Hey everyone, Tim Adams from Premiair Newline Racing. Just getting back to you now for a debrief from the Sydney event, the Nitro Champs. Awesome event for us, double up win, kicking goals. So it was just a really rewarding weekend. A lot of hard work, but really rewarding. So we got more questions being sent in from our fans, followers, which is awesome. I love doing this. And first one is from Denver. Did you make significant adjustments to the top fuel car between the 2 days? I understand the weather was quite different and I value your insights on this. The weather was actually pretty similar both days. It was really good and it was really steady, so very easy to predict the weather. As you go into a day, we kind of try and watch weather and predict what the weather's going to be at the same time when we're running the car. So the weather being pretty steady both days and doing the same thing made it pretty easy really to predict what the weather was going to be, so we could make the engine package and clutch package and so forth where we wanted it to be. Next question's from Athel. Man, wasn't the weather just perfect? Are you guys happy with the performance or still tweaking the clutch? We're never happy with the performance. We're always trying to run these things faster. My personal opinion, we need to be in weather conditions and track conditions like we had there at the Nitro Champs. We really need to be running mid to low 70s in that type of situation, and we're working hard at that, trying to get back in that range. So we're always tweaking everything: motor, clutch, chassis, the lot, trying to get the most out of it. Next question's from Andy. Tim, in your professional opinion, what's more likely to happen, you netting a goal this weekend or getting the car to run a 75 at the Winter Nats? So this question is from one of my hockey teammates. I would say at this point, neither. There's probably very little chance of me netting a goal this weekend. I'll leave that for all you guys to have the glory. I'll just do my best to tackle someone and try and stop goals going in. As for the 75 at the Winners, that's a pretty big step up for us right now. So we're going to do our best, but that's tricky. That's tricky. That's a pretty quick run. Question from Georgia. The top fuel teams seem to really turn it around for a great weekend. Were there any key changes that contributed to this success? Reality is the car has run just super consistent all year. We didn't really turn it around performance-wise. Like our average ET at the Nitro Champs, I think, was a 381. And our average ET at Tail and Bend was 382. So we didn't really turn it around. We've just got a car that's super consistent, and I think that's been the key right now to our success over the weekend at the Nitro Champs, was just basically killing them with consistency. Driver was on his game, leaving the line on time, which contributed greatly to the wins, especially in the final on Sunday. So really haven't turned around. We haven't found that magical thing that's going to make the car run quicker. Like I said before, if we turn it around, you'll probably see the car run more mid-70s to low 70s is where it really needs to be. Question from Stephen. What are the team's primary focuses and preparations for the Winter Nationals? We're just going to keep chipping away with what we got. Keep trying things. We got to build more power in the motor, and really just keep chipping away. Just that's what we did all weekend at the Nitros. We just kept making adjustments, trying to keep up with the track conditions, keep up with the weather conditions, and just keep doing little changes here and there and trying to improve the performance of the car. Brendan asks, how did the weather conditions affect your strategy and vehicle performance? Again, weather was just killer. It was really good weather condition to run fast. It was steady weather, so that made things good. And it really was just a matter of keeping up with track conditions, with how good the track was. Tracks have been just outstanding this year with track preparation, and you've been really confident to basically try and run as fast as you can. Michael asks, I made it to the track on Saturday, but work commitments on Sunday meant I had to catch the final via live stream. It's a killer live stream show. During the race, the commentators mentioned that although Harris was quicker, your team clinched the win with a whole shot. Can you explain what a whole shot victory is? Whole shot victory is basically when our driver reacts quicker to the lights and leaves the line before the driver in the other lane. So the easiest way to work that out is to basically add the reaction time and the ET together, and the lowest number basically between the two cars would be the first one to the finish line. In the final, I think Peter had a 0.46 light, I think, to Damien's 0.70. So we had, somewhere around about 2.5 hundredths up our sleeve straight away in that final round. So, we probably still could have won that race with a, somewhere in the 380, 381. Daniel asks, does the top fuel dragster run better in the cold winter climate than the hotter days? Yes it does. So mainly, again, because track conditions are better. When the track is cooler, it becomes tighter, the rubber becomes better, and you can be way more aggressive on running the car. As for engine power, that type of thing, whether it's stinking hot in summertime or freezing cold in winter, we're always trying to make the same power level with the motor. And then you just basically work on your clutch settings as to how you apply that power to the racetrack. So definitely at winter time, you can be way more aggressive with how you run the clutch, but still try and make the same power with the motor. That's all the questions. So thanks very much. Keep sending them in. We'll talk to you after the winners. Thanks.